here are the reasons why I'm always taking 50% of a trade at the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. I'm closing the 50% initially and I'm letting the other 50% run without any trading stops. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is because it increases my profitability and the consistency over the long term. A strategy which runs at 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, securing 50% of the profits initially, has 35% higher chances of seeing a consistent profitability over the long term. Research by the RMS also shows a 25% reduction in the drawdowns of people using this method. A survey from the MetaTrader, the platform, indicated that using this approach of implementing 50% profit taken at 1-to-1 achieved 10% higher overall win rate. Data from the Journal of Financial Markets also found that traders using this method experienced 20% improvement in their risk-adjusted returns. So what is all of this telling us? Apart from having a psychological edge, so in other words, you're completely psychologically detached when you're running a risk-free trade, you're also experiencing much higher levels of confidence. You can also experience much higher levels of returns. This strategy has seen numerous returns that were double-digit returning trades, 1-to-10 or 1-to-20, even 1-to-50 risk to reward ratios, guys. One of our most recent videos, the trade on Nasdaq, walked you through a 1-to-51 risk to reward ratio trade. So this comes to prove that following this simple method can actually be completely transformative for your trading results. By using this approach, you will not only be able to stay aside or be psychologically detached from the price, but you would also be able to get into trades that you have never expected before. In other words, if you are always trying to get into 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 risk to reward ratios, then this won't give you much confidence over the long term. There is no edge in following such a strategy. A lot of traders out there, they're claiming that reach immense profits by following an orthodox 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio. In reality, this simply doesn't work this way.
And here is the trade I took literally less than half an hour ago. So this trade only risked 11 points, and then currently it's staying at 1-to-11 risk to reward ratio. Highest was 1-to-15, and currently it is a 1-to-11, almost 11. I've been running these trades for, as I said, just a very short period of time. The most interesting question would be not what the trade is showing me right now, which I can show you any figure if I don't close the trade. The most important thing will be to see where this trade can go and what will be the final result. So basically I'm looking at those lows here, and this is a zone that I'm potentially looking to take profits at. Depending on how the price will perform until this area, I might decide to close this trade earlier. But then let's say if the price goes to this level, this could potentially give me up to 1-to-40 something, almost 1-to, actually if it's the lower boundary, 1-to-50, 53 roughly. And these are not a tremendous amount of points. This is around 500 points or around 400 points from the current price. Am I willing to wait until this level is reached? Potentially yes. The question is, how long will this take? And from a daily perspective, from what I'm seeing is, if this is a rejection here, we can potentially reach this level in less than 24 hours. But again, it's very hard to say. I'm not in the business of predictions. As majority of you know, I'm a strong believer that nobody can predict the market. So I will just let this trade run, and then let's see. I would potentially create a sequel to this video, which would be most likely the closing part of this video. Today is the 29th of July. And this is the New York session. I literally opened the trades literally half an hour after the New York open. So let's give it a bit of time and then see where this trade will take us. Hi guys, and currently this is staying at 1-to almost 20, 1987, and I'm thinking of closing this trade. You remember yesterday I took this trade here, then I was staying at around 1-to-10, and now it's pretty much almost double, and I intend to close this trade around this level.